What's up, math scholars and math haters? This is Mr. W. We're going to tackle question 19 of the third grade questions that North Carolina released this past school year. This one's a pretty simple one. What value for m makes this equation true? We have the equation m divided by 7 equals 7, so we're looking for the number that when we divide it by 7 is going to give us 7 as an answer. In order to do really well on a question like this, you need to know the basics of equations, fact families, and then I put times tables in the middle there because that's going to be really helpful too, because we don't have a calculator on this one. All right, so for equations, I've done other questions that cover equations, but the idea of an equation is that we don't know this number and we're trying to find it. Now, the best way to solve an equation with what you would know now as a third grader is to use fact families. And a fact family tells us that if we have one math number sentence, there are 3 other math number sentences that end up being true. In this case, since these two numbers are the same, there's really only one other number sentence that isn't repetitive. That doesn't mean we write the same thing over and over again. But I'm going to go ahead and say that if we know that some big number divided by 7 equals 7, then we also know that 7 times 7 equals that big number, which in this case they called m. So now that we've used fact families to rewrite this as something that gets what we don't know by itself, because we don't want it to be hanging out with anybody else. We want all the numbers on one side and then our letter that we don't know on the other side in order to solve one of these equations. Now all I have to do is think about my times tables and go, okay, 7 times 7. I can skip count if I want to. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42. 7 times 7 gets me 49, which matches answer choice D.